What you guys think, chat? I feel like we got more in a trailer than we usually get. They usually just do like graphics. You already pre-ordered. This trailer changed everything for you. Guys, objectively, without glazing them, I do feel like this trailer was better than the last couple trailers. 100%. Felt like this trailer was actually like exciting. It's just a trailer. It doesn't mean much more than that. What I want to see here is the tackling. I want to see, like, is there... They're saying they're showing gameplay, right? So, like, let's slow this down. I wonder if they found a way to actually add possession-based tackling, where, like, the defender does more of the animation and the attacker just goes away. Is that kind of what's going on here? It's tough to tell. It kind of looks like the attacker falls over now when you get tackled. I'm trying to watch all these freeze frames. First one. He, like, falls. Let's watch this one. Falls. Bottom one, that's just an interception. The style of the trailer was that they're trying to, like, showcase, in my opinion, like, community feedback, because they put a bunch of, like, tweets and stuff, right? Make gameplay faster. Make it more realistic is in the top right. Okay. Choose your gameplay experience. Competitive gameplay, authentic gameplay. Interesting. See, so, like, from my perspective, FC25, they tried to, like, make the game, like, FM career mode-y, and it just cooked everybody online. Like, that's why this was the worst FIFA ever for 5 months this year until they made that patch. They just ruined the game from the start. So I'm wondering if they're gonna, like, have an option, like, in career mode where you can choose that type of gameplay, the one we had in the beginning, and then I guess maybe competitive gameplay is gonna be, like, the online one. You won't be able to choose gameplay online, but I'm assuming they've gone with the probably authentic for online or competitive, which is, like, actually a really good idea from EA. Because last year, what they tried to do was they tried to make it work for everybody. They tried to give the slow gameplay for because the career mode guys like the authentic realism, and, like, it was just a disaster for anybody that was playing online last year. So maybe they're trying to, like, separate it now, which I actually definitely mess with. That's, like, actually one of EA's best ideas they've ever had. If it works out to be good competitive gameplay. That way, what they can do, though, is they can have, I'm sure, like, a gameplay team working on one gameplay and then another team working on another, which is great. Because, like, when somebody requests a patch, right, for this year's game, they have to think about, like, every type of person playing the game. But if they have one for competitive, which I guess would be, like, all of us playing Ultimate Team, that's a good thing. That's actually a really good thing. More agility in every direction. Okay, is this... Okay, FC25, and then my face cam is FC26. So I would assume, unless EA were idiots, which they are... But I'm assuming this is the problem with EA. That is not... Is that Trinity Rodman? Because that looks... This looks like a dude. So it's hard to compare because we don't know if these two players have the same stats. This is where EA lose me a little. Did they not have somebody checking over this official trailer? Because they should have used the same player. Unless they've put this person with the same exact stats, but we don't know that as the viewer. It would have been great to just see Rodman here and Rodman here. I'm assuming it's the same. More agility in every direction. So, like, that looks like an explosive run. More pace, even when they're tired. So that's going to be Mbappe versus Upamecano. Fluid dribbling. This is Musiala. Okay, guys, also something that's new and what you guys won't be able to see because it's... I don't know how to get rid of this sidebar down here unless you could just... I don't think you can. What you guys will notice in the bottom left and the bottom right is now the player... They show, I think, skill moves and weak foot. So, like, Barrios, I think, has a 3-star left foot and obviously 5-star right foot, 3-star skills. But that's going to be, like, a new UI thing. Look in the bottom, right? So, Musiala has 5-star skills, and then he's got a 4-star weak foot. Son, you can see 4-star skill. Oh, they hooked Son. No, Son's always had 4-star. I'm used to all his footies cards. Yeah, so Musiala, you could tell he's got a... Son's got 5-5. No, 5-4. Sorry, I'm drunk. Incoming goalkeeper overhaul. Fewer deflection goals. Controlled deflections. Controlled deflections. All right, let's break this down. Son takes a shot. I think that's Joan Garcia. No. So it looks like EA have tried to work on maybe, like, deflections going out of bounds more. Controlled deflections. I don't know what that means, bro. Like, I get what it means, but I don't. Passing feels sluggish. Okay. This is FC25. Then you've got authentic and competitive. So as you can see, the graph is, like, competitive is, like, crazy. Passing feels sluggish, so they're just boosting passing again, returning. Yeah, that's where it gets crazy. So we don't know if this is competitive or authentic, but this passing is, like, nuts. Like, this passing right here is so fast, bro. I hope the passing is better base-wise for players. Like, you don't need a playstyle to pass like this. Elastical variation. Drag to chop. This looks crazy. But that's not realistic. EA, you're trying to make a trailer that's realistic. All right? All right? This guy, Cucurella, man, that's not happening in Big 225, man. Not happening. Cucurella's going to be cooking you, bro. That's not realistic. Off-ball shielding. Smarter goalkeeper movement. EA, mechanic. Stupid as f***, EA. Low-driven power shot. If anything is to go by with how EA does stuff, it's going to be the most OP shooting mechanic to start. Every time EA adds a new feature, it's OP. Low drivens were insane this year. I don't have a problem with it because it helps bypass AI defending. They're probably going to be insane. On-ball physicality. Oh, I actually kind of f*** with that. That's going to be some DDA, though, man. Imagine Drogba, Cantona, Rafa, man. Oh, my God. Now they got on-ball physicality. We're going to be hitting a little stiff arm, man. Out my way. Yeah, that's... if there's, like, a skill to timing that, that's kind of cool, though. New icons. Okay, we know that. What does that say? They snuck that in, bro. They're trying to put a bunch of little, like, sneaky things in the trailer. What did that say? Show us the new kits. Hold up, EA. Hold up. Nothing? Be a keeper mode. Oh, where my goalkeepers at in the chat? Be a keeper mode. Hey, chat. There you go, man. All right, bro. Whoa. All right, this is from some TikTok. Brain, man. I can't read all that stuff. Holy, slow it down. Inverted wingbacks. Precision header playstyle. Precision header. One frame passing. Called. Simplified skill moves. Signature perks. What the hell is high contrast mode? Rebalanced formations. Ooh, Ultimate Team tournaments. Ooh, this is why you got to slow it down. Ultimate Team tournaments, guys. Ooh, that's nice. All right, that could be promising. That's it. That looks like a new game mode. Ultimate Team tournaments. They might be bringing tournaments back, bro. That is a massive nostalgia. Tournaments used to be awesome, bro. 4 games, you know, you get like we'll see what the rewards are. It'd be awesome if they made like updated rewards with that, change the coin total every week, stuff like that. That's actually sick. Brother, I love tournaments, so if there's like any bit of reward and it's a couple games, you try out a team, I love it. If you get something for it. That's a perfect mode for people that want to build like a whole team. Bro, right now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Friendlies, if there's not a cup, you can't find a game, okay? You go into rivals, your nuts hurt so much, you feel like you just took a 20-degree ice bath for 10 minutes when you're trying to use your full USA, your full Trinidad and Tobago team, all right? You can't do that there. You just can't do it. You're going to go into foot champs. Unless you're a rank 1 player, you're getting cooked unless you're using meta. So that's perfect. If they could put, you know, that tournament style, 3-4 games, awesome, bro. I'm all there for that, bro. I want to use more. I want to use those teams again, too. I haven't been able to because this year is meta. Game, bro, meta. Manager market. What the? Manager market. Manager market. Wait. What does that say? Foot competitive camera? More player roles. Boo! EA! Stupidest thing you guys ever did. Roles. Dumb. Enforcer playstyle. That's a new playstyle. Manager market is interesting. Aerial fortress. And then Zlatan. Okay. And then Zlatan. All right, let's see the pitch notes, guys. FC feedback report. Hey everyone, as a part of the new FC feedback, we'll be keeping close to our development process. For a first update, we wanted to focus on something we know is gameplay responsiveness. What do you mean understanding delay, bro? We know what delay is, man. Delay refers to the link between a player's action, like pressing a button or moving a stick, and the corresponding response in-game. Addressing your concerns about delay has been a top priority as we go to FC26. What we've been testing. I always knew he was a snake. Oh my goodness. Our gameplay responsiveness testing. All right, hold up. I gotta take it seriously. Oh man. Our gameplay responsiveness team goes back to 2019, where we ran a number of in-depth tests on infrastructure and player connections. For example, members of our development team met directly with FC players in Europe to test gameplay responsiveness on their own personal setups. We tested at their houses and team headquarters in Spain and the UK for extensive online research. You can see what this looks like below. FC players are really good. Oh, Chad, are they gaslighting us, man? Really good at detecting even the smallest delay issues. Nah, dude. Chad, they're backtracking on their own delay, bro. Delays of even 1 frame. All right. This is on the best possible conditions of EAFC. You get 1 frame delay. Best day ever. Even 1 frame can result in a noticeably unresponsive experience. We're actually getting glazed right now. This is crazy. Variability to create authenticity. Context with limited coverage. Animation system bugs. Chat, I had to turn off time finishing this year because the new animations EA added in this game take so long to load. I can't use it, so I just use precision because my players are like loading. Oh, hell nah. Don't you dare gaslight us. Don't you dare gaslight this chat that has gone in depths in the last 3 years to all spend 3x on their internet bill to get 1 MS fiber, gaming PCs, and tell us we gotta not use Wi-Fi, man. Now you're gaslighting. High ping. Ping measures the time. Yeah, all right. I thought they were actually gonna cook something here, man. Instead, they sent us to the EA help forum, dude. I thought we were about to read this saying, hey, we figured out that we have actual coded bad netcode gameplay and we don't have enough servers worldwide. But instead, EA told us we don't have good enough internet. We use Wi-Fi. We have to check our monitor settings. Oh, hell no, man. Guys, this is insane. This is insane, bro. All right, let's see. Come on, EA. We're halfway done with this notes, man. You got to add something new. Different player motivations. Another important learning is that FC players can enjoy both a more responsive and consistent experience, but also a more tactical, composed, and authentic experience. We've tried to balance a single gameplay experience for both types of motivations in the past, but based on your feedback, we've decided to tailor the experience separately. In FC26, we are creating 2 types of gameplay, competitive and authentic. Competitive gameplay is tuned for consistent responsiveness, mainly focused on clubs and Ultimate Team. Authentic gameplay is tuned for high realism and true-to-life match tempo and speed in offline modes like career mode. W. For both gameplay types, and with your feedback, we're improving our fundamentals with the objective to make them more responsive and consistent in FC26. I see it as a W, but I could definitely see the side where people think it's an L because they haven't even been able to manage one gameplay. We've had like 1 good FIFA in the last 4 years, and maybe 2 now is going to be like overload. Like, I hope they have the employees to be able to deal with the 2 gameplays. As a person that plays online, I like this. Do the career mode people not like this? There's some people that probably just play career mode right now. I don't know. I feel like that's actually good. What's new for FC26 responsiveness? Here we go. As you may have noticed in the FC26 reveal trailer, we focused on new gameplay fundamentals to improve responsiveness at all levels. We wanted to make sure we directly addressed your feedback. Animation variability meant to create authenticity. All right, let's get past all these buzzwords. All right, realistic motion capture, yada, yada, yada. Continuing to work on finding the right balance between gameplay and animation depth and variety and consistent expected behaviors that are always responsive to player input. More details on how we are addressing these problems will be a part of the gameplay pitch notes. For example, animation transitions and branching have been reevaluated and retuned across most areas of gameplay to improve responsiveness and consistency. Increased animation coverage. Some contexts may have had limited animation coverage in the past. This caused our system to use a longer animation or at the way bottom, EA. Yeah, man. You guys sneak it at the way bottom. Yeah, man, it might be our fault that you're experiencing delay and not your Ethernet, fiber, high responsive cable, and gaming monitors. It might be us, so we're also going to look into it. Look into it, cowards. This caused our system to use a longer animation or delay starting an animation while attempting to position the player in a way that would accommodate the best possible animation. We focused on improving the coverage for scenarios where it's reasonable to expect a responsive action. To clarify, we have strict game performance checks that ensure the game runs smoothly regardless of the amount of animations that exist in the database. This year we have added How am I going to say it, man? I can't say. This year, we've added hundreds of animations Meant to enable play. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't add more. EA, I want to see you guys saying you removed half of the animations you added in the last. No one wants more animations, man. Guys, most EA thing ever. Let's just team talk huddle right now. Yeah, this sounds great. And I know some people are going to say, oh, he's being negative Nancy. When has EA added more animations and they have been more responsive? Never, man. It's never happened, not one time. This year we have added hundreds of new animations meant to enable players to perform actions faster than ever. All right, man, let's see. It's the first time for everything, chat. Maybe this is the year. We were able to improve input latency by 1 frame in some cases of first-time passes and shot requests. Combined with the animation improvements mentioned above, these scenarios are more likely to play out as first-time passes or shots in FC26. EA, just go back to FIFA 20 and watch the first-time shot animations, bro. Watch. Just go watch your gameplay. I know it wasn't on Hypermotion or whatever this new gen is. That's all you guys got to do, bro. Go watch those animations on FIFA 20 when you were open for a first-time shot and look at the strike. That's all you need. It's in your game, bro. We'll share more about these updates in more detail in our upcoming FC26 gameplay deep dive on July 22nd, guys. 6 days. Next Tuesday, EA is doing a gameplay deep dive. What's next? In the lead up to the FC26 launch, we're continuing to meet with members of our design council to help us find additional cases related to gameplay responsiveness. August is going to be career mode ultimate team. Okay. Gameplay is going to be the first one. So we have in July, gameplay, dinosaur, history, and clubs. And then August is career mode and ultimate team. All right, man. So that's what we got for that, chat. That's the pitch notes, guys. No, still no 120 FPS for console. And if you go under FC26 features, overhauled gameplay powered by community feedback. It's on the EA app. Play your way in EAFC with more responsive dribbling, smarter AI positioning, and sharper, more explosive movement, all based on community feedback. Goalkeepers now react more naturally with improved positioning, animations are more lifelike, and new playstyle and player roles give you more ways to shape how your team plays. Play your way with 2 distinct gameplay presets. Discover more ways to compete in Football Ultimate Team. Compete in new ways across Football Ultimate Team with tournaments and live events, as well as refreshed Rivals and Champs experience. Okay, lot to break down there. First of all, tournaments will be back. We said that earlier. It's such a dub. Then they say refreshed Rivals and Champs experience. What that means, I have no idea. But that definitely means that those 2 modes are both going to see change next year. Rivals, I would assume you could expect they'll probably change the amount of points you need or something. Champs, I would assume that means they're going to change the amount of games you are going to play. If I were to take a prediction, I don't know why I said superstition. What the is that? American education. 20 games. We'll be seeing 20 games back again if I were to give you guys a prediction. 20 games. I think 15 is cooked, man. If it's 10 games, I'm going to return my game, bro. The game is absolutely gone if we go to 10 games. They're going to go back to 20 games, chat, and here's why. They don't know how to fix the hackers, bro. I just played 8 hackers last week in League. They don't know how to fix hackers, bro. So here's EA's hot fix, right? Look, people going to say I'm being negative. I'm not being negative. I'm telling you factos, man. This is what they're doing, all right? No more crossplay. PC, you guys go suffer with yourselves. That's what they're saying. You guys want responsive gameplay? Well, you can go play all the hackers. We're not going to fix it. Here's what we're going to do. Again, they put a Band-Aid on it. Xbox and PS is going to be a cross-play setting, so you guys will just play each other on that delayed game that EA is not mastering for console. I don't know why. This is a console game. So EA is most likely going to add back 20 games so that you do have that 1-loss buffer, is my opinion. Whether that's you're facing guys on PC that are hacking or you're playing TikTok Shop Cronus's. You'll have that 1 loss to still be able to compete for the rank 1 in Foot Champs. That's my opinion, me personally. Guys, tournaments will test your skills with up to 4 rounds of knockout football, while live events add more variety with themed competitions and content all season long. All right, now EA, again, nothing about draft. Draft, let it go. It's been 10 years. They're going to keep it there. Nothing's going to change, I don't think. It would be really cool. This will, maybe circle back to the EA live content team, bro. Guys, a lot of you guys make... I'm not pocket watching like DDG, but 80 to 120 a year, okay? You guys could take 1 hour out of your basketball runs, your Starbucks break. Just 1 hour, man. Get in the conference room and just change up the draft rewards, bro. We don't even need anything crazy in draft. Can you guys just make new rewards, whether it's new packs, just something to spice it a little? It won't take more than an hour. I know you guys will watch my reaction here, so please listen, bro. Just change the rewards. Just like you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to market it. Just when we're playing foot draft in the beginning, can there just be some different rewards? Because it's been the same thing for 10 years. Thank you. Guys, love to hear the tournament mode. Add more variety with themed competitions and content all season long. New bounties. Whoa, bounties allow you to earn additional rewards or accelerate your weekly progress. That sounds a little pay to win. Additionally, EAFC launches Challengers, a new second-tier weekend competition designed for players in lower divisions. There you go, guys. Hey, man, that's a nice exit plan for people like me that one day will not be good at this game anymore, and I can just go run up Challengers, man. All right. Hey, man, that's a lot of good stuff, though. That I like what I just read in all of that paragraph. I like what I just read. Zway's going 15-0 in Challengers. He might. It's Div 6 and below, guys, for Challengers. Take on new challenges in manager and player career. Experience manager career like never before with all new manager live challenges throughout the new season. Take on a variety of real-world scenarios and alternative storylines ranging from a few minutes of play to multiple seasons, and earn rewards including season points, vanity, icons, and heroes to use in modern-day clubs. Additionally, for the first time ever, movement in the manager market sees team tactics transform over time as new managers take the helm. Actually, it's pretty cool. Like, yeah, if they put like some challenge that just happened or is going on, all right, that's pretty cool. I'm down for that. I need online career mode, man. Oh my God, I need that too. Team up all season long in clubs. Team up with big additions to clubs in EAFC. Experience more variety throughout the season when playing solo or with clubmates in dynamic live events featuring new challenges with varying entry requirements, modified rush gameplay, just let it go, EA Sports, and alternate rules, creating fresh opportunities to earn rewards all year round. Plus, for the first time ever in FC26, allows you to affiliate with up to 3 clubs at a time and become the last line of defense in clubs rush with the introduction of a revamped be a goalkeeper system. Okay, so you don't have to leave a club. Oh, that's nice. That's actually nice. You could join 3 clubs. That's cool, bro. That's actually cool. Experienced unrivaled authenticity. Buzzword. Experienced unrivaled authenticity in EAFC with 20,000 players. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Pre-order FC26 Ultimate Edition by August 26. Receive an Evo that boosts any player shooting to 99 and FC25. 1 of 5. 93 plus icon. Dead. Icon player item in FC26. That's what you want to be there for if you're pre-ordering before. You have until August 26. That's quite a bit. That's like a month. Let's see. So if you pre-order by August 26th, 1 of 15 untradeable icon from launch. R9. Oh, now we have some clarity. Okay. I thought EA was going to give an icon pack out to everybody that was any icon in the game. It looks like EA is going to make them a bunch of really low-rated cards with like a promo themed around the beginning of the game. Thank God, bro. They'll probably put like, obviously, Ibra R9. There's going to be 15 good icons, and they're going to be like way lower rated, probably have stinky skill, weak foot. That's a W, bro. I think it's not good to give out crazy cards on day one. That's actually good. I f with that. That's way better in my opinion. And you can evo it throughout the year. Okay, FC25, let it go. 6,000 FIFA points over 2 months. How much does 6,000 FC points cost? Like 50 bucks? You get this icon. You get the premium pass, which is $5. Additional Evo slot, which is nice. If you're doing Evos, that's 2 Evos. 7 days early access. That is, no matter what EA puts in here, what I will always pay to do. It's the smartest thing EA does is to get the early access. The pass is $10. How much is this? Are they charging like 110 for this again? 100 bucks? All right, 100 bucks, guys. Guys, what I will say, if you're pre-ordering the game, go and look through the game. I think on console, there's always like another 10% if you have FC25. I don't know if that's there yet. It might come up in a couple days. Make sure you guys look for that. Usually, there's always another 10% you can save. I think also EA Play. So you might be able to save like 20 bucks on the game. I think. I don't know. If you get the Ultimate, you get 7 free season passes. What? Oh, yeah, if you just keep the points? Yeah, facts. Icon pre-order, base version, September 19th. Champion version, November 30th. Pre-order by August 26th. We need monthly rewards back. I have a feeling, chat, this is the general gameplay trailer, you know? So all the stuff, like the nitty-gritty stuff that we want to hear on Ultimate Team, we're not going to hear about that today. They're going to tell us all that stuff in the 22nd. This is just the baseline marketing for people to buy FC26. This is not anything super in-depth, you know? All we really learned from EA today was new gameplay mechanics. It's good to hear about tournaments, and then obviously the responsive thing. They're trying, I guess. FC26 trailer was very good. Here's some fun takeaways. Chat, I'm gonna be honest though, like I don't fault people for glazing because this year was brutal, bro. If you're someone that only plays FC25, like only plays that game, terrible year, you know? And dude, I'm personally excited for the new game because I think the gameplay is going to be better in the beginning than the first 4 months this year. I think it would be scientifically impossible to make a worse game. I'm not trying to glaze them, bro. I know, because I know people gonna get so uncomfortable when I'm glazing a little. I'm not glazing. Like, I'm not gonna be writing fire emojis, bro. No fire emojis for EA, bro. After this year, no fire emojis, bro. We should all be getting refunded for this year's game. So with all this being said, guys, I'm going to consider pre-ordering. I'm gonna think about it. I gotta sleep on it tonight. So guys, that's gonna be our deep dive. Chat, I think the trailer looks good, bro. I know people are not gonna want to hear that. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and fucking write 40 fire emojis because that's not me. But I'm excited about a couple things they're adding, bro. I'm definitely gonna be optimistic about the 2 gameplays. I like the tournament thing, bro. I'm excited now to learn more. So I really want to just get to a new game and hopefully it's better. But, you know, knowing EA, I'm going to be wrong, bro.